Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's BDF44 coming at you with another video. So, yeah, I want to talk about, of course, my Lakers, because it ain't nothing but Laker news every single turn you look. It's more Laker news. Um, so the latest thing I heard about was Kyle Kuzma, not getting along with Dennis Schroeder. Both of them can go, no problem. I don't. They can take that feud elsewhere. Don't worry about either one of y'all having to use each other's lockers or anything like that after one another leaves, because you're both leaving at the same time. Peace. I mean, look, man. I, for one, don't want too many pieces back from last year. I really don't. If it's not AD, if it's not Braun, maybe Caruso, THT, KCP, of whom we've won with already. If it ain't one of those names, I kind of want them to go. I'm there. I just feel like that we need to start and go in a different direction with our team. We were undersized at the center position, under athletic at the center position, not very good defensively at the center position, outside of AD, of course, who's great. And that's what I want our focus to be. Shooting the ball, we were not great. We were a shot-making team, not necessarily a three-point shooting team, et cetera, et cetera. You know the story. I am not interested in the feud between, or the possible feud, or the alleged feud between one Laker or another Laker. I don't care who it is. My mentality is this is the off season, and if there is anything that's messing with our chemistry, then we need to devise new chemistry. That's what this is for. You start off fresh with a new team, and anybody that has problems with anybody else, and if it's something we could do something about, we move players along. I've been watching the NBA all my life, and I feel like there's no Laker that's in this uniform right now that can't be replaced if something were to come about a certain way. Now, obviously, you have your LeBron James and Anthony Davis, whom you want to stay here. But what I'm saying is, I've seen so many players coming in and out of these uniforms, been attached to them in such a way as a child, thought they would never leave, got their heart broke when they left. I done been there and seen them all come through here and leave. There's nobody I can't watch leave no more. Nobody. Now, do I want to let certain players go? Of course not. But the idea that any one player is more important than the name and the logo and the colors, that's over with. That ended for me at about 12 years old, 13 years old, maybe. Maybe a little older. Whenever Shaq left, that was it for me. So, look, man. If guys don't want to be here, I'm hearing Kyle Kuzma would rather move on. He sees the Lakers as a place that's probably holding him back. I've seen it that way for a while now. I don't think that it's all on the Lakers why he's being held back. I think a lot of that is just him, and he needs to work on his game. And if he wants to see himself, in the category of some of the better players of his draft class, he needs to attack his weaknesses, and be as diligent about that in the off season as humanly possible. I think a lot of times some players get satisfied, they make a little money, they get a championship, and they feel like they don't necessarily have to continue to be meticulous about picking apart their own game. But they end up running into other guys who do, and they get the hats brought to them. And that's what ends up happening. Preparation from player to player really can tell the difference. You can have all the talent in the world. You can be more talented than the next guy. But his preparation and him putting himself in a position to be at his best shape, to be the best basketball player he can be, and to ultimately have the confidence of his teammates and his coaching staff by continuing to be consistent in that, in being diligent about attacking his own weaknesses, in asking questions about how to make himself a better player, in being vocal with other players in the off season who can help you, tutor you, work on your footwork, work on whatever you need to work on. These are the type of things Kyle Kuzma should be very focused on doing right now. I think he should be working out with guys like Jason Tatum. I think he should be working out with guys like Pascal Siakam. Anybody in his position to do the things that he does. Get with your boy Bi. He needs to. All those young players, them small forwards, youngsters, anywhere between the age of 21 and 27. They should, in my opinion, they should all be somewhere working out together. Get better. Study your opponent. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. That's what the greats do. When you look and see how LeBron James and Dwayne Wade and all those guys became, uh, friends and became comrades, it's because they worked out in the offseason. Kobe and T Mac and all those guys, they worked out in the offseason. That's what needs to happen. You can't just expect your game to speak for itself. The best players to ever play this game worked on their game obsessively. A guy like Kobe Bryant was never satisfied. He was always working on new stuff. He had won championships, played 12, 13 years in the league, had already put himself in a position to be named as one of the best players ever, and was still calling people like Akeem Olajuwon to work on his post move so that he can have an edge on guys as he started to get older. There's nothing at all that a guy like Kyle Kuzma should be satisfied about. Nothing at all. And that ain't limited to him. That's any young player who hasn't gotten to the place they want to be. None of y'all should be satisfied. If you're not obsessive about making yourself better at what it is that you do, then you're only going to be as good as you allow yourself to be. My name is BDL44. Thank you all for watching.